y'all. Hey. So, this is your girl, Tawana, aka Miss.com, and today we're going to talk about sticker storage. There are definitely some other ways that people store their stickers. I'm just going to show you kind of my system and my go-to items, the ones that I found that have worked really well for me. For the most part, I think all of these are still available with the exception of one of these prints, but I'll show you an alternative. So we'll stick that down there. So let's start off with the big boy at the bottom. So this is a Paper Studio photo album. Now, they do make them in a variety of sizes, and they do come with sets of sheets. So you can either purchase it with the one large sheet with one big pocket. This one actually came with a pack that had multiple different sizes in there. So the pack that it came with sheets already in here, and then I also bought some additional sheets just to fill it out. So we have the one full page, and then it comes with the two smaller. I want to say this is 3x6 and 4x6. I think, is it 4x6? I think it's 4x6 and 3x6. I wish I would have kept the paper. And now what I'll do is I'll look to see if it's, I bought mine from Hobby Lobby. I'll look to see if they have it online. So you can, and I'll put in the description the actual dimensions for the sheets. So the photo album itself came with 3 separate layouts. So it came with sheets that were just the two, I swear I think this is 4x6. The two 4x6, and then the 3 compartments where these are 3x6, and then the 4x6, and then the large sheet. Actually, I'm lying, it came with 4, and then 4 3x6s. So what I opted to do was to buy an additional pack, because for me, I really needed the sheets that were the 4x6. Now, when I purchased this, I did not realize how small these sheets were. This section was. I thought that I could fit my dolls in there. This is just an example. So this is the Capital Chic Designs, their dolls. So they fit, but they're a little tall. So you technically could put them in there and you could just cut the top off. I've done that before. I think I've used all the ones that I've cut. But I found it that those sheets actually work better for die cuts. So I had a bunch of these die cuts sitting around. So that's what I ended up putting in there, so I could actually see what die cuts I had left. Now, if you're a Goldmine and CoCo fan, she has these patent style sheets. So it's one patent with several different sizes, but she has the same outfit on. These full sheets are perfect for those. And then let's scroll. So yeah, so like this page, we were down to the last ones. I just cut the bottoms off and just stuck her in there. The patent sheets, the 2 4x6 and the trunk pieces, these work perfectly for it. So this is pretty much, I think this is all my trunk pieces. I don't have a ton of them, but I was able to put the trunk pieces in. These do load in at the top. And because it is fairly thick, you can get a lot of pages in here. So that's one way, or one book that I think is really good. The Goldmine and CoCo dolls and the Capital Chic design dolls, of course, will fit in here. I just want to show you size-wise. So you have plenty of space in there. So the majority of your dolls will fit in these. So I feel, truth be told, if you can find them, I would just opt for the two 4x6 sheets and the full sheets. Unless you have a lot of die cuts. If you don't have a lot of die cuts, you might be like me and have some sheets where there are only items on the bottom. But just an idea. It is a cost-effective way to store your items. If you have a Hobby Lobby close to you, Paper Studio has a ton of different designs and prints. I just happen to like the craft paper. They usually have Paper Studio products on sale 50% off like twice a month. And then, you know, they also have their 40% off an item coupon. So it is a cost-effective way. I think I spent less than $10 because I bought the sheets and the photo album when they were 50% off. So that's one way to store like your trunk pieces, your dolls, and even some of your smaller kits in here. And as you can see, you can squeeze a nice amount in there. Now, I probably wouldn't go any thicker than what I currently have in here now, but that is definitely one way you can kind of run down to your local craft store and pick those up. Another one is, these are an Amazon special that I kind of just zhuzhed up a little bit. So these albums came in, it was a pack of 3. And I want to say they weren't, I think maybe $10 or $10 or less, to be honest. $10 or less. And these are side entry pockets. So you have the little white divider in between. This one I'm using for all my scripts and words, and then I do have a couple of fashion paper stickers in there, and then just the 2 sheets of the CoCo. This is, so when it comes, they have like, I don't know, like cardstock in there that's just like flowers or, you know, just some type of theme. You can definitely pull them out and put in there. What I opted to do was to put in the postcards or the thank you cards that I actually got from the shop, so I would be able to know what's actually in these. So these actually are housing some of the Capital Chic design dolls. So you see, they slide right in there. The Capital Chic designs, and then your Isa Ella Jules journal stickers will fit in here as well. So as you can see, and then these are the CoCo Vision doll stickers. They'll fit in these as well. So these are, you know, Amazon items get there 2 days or less. It was a set of 3, and I'll look to see if they're still on Amazon, and what I'll do is I'll link them in the description box. I want to say it was less than, I think it was like maybe $10, $12. One thing I will say about these though is you have to be semi-careful. I am not the most gingerly person. So like for some of these I had to stick 2 in there just because I ran out of space. So you want to be careful with this material. It's not the sturdiest. So if you pull a little hard, you might get one of these. I got a little bit of tearing on. I don't even know where it is. But it's still intact, but you just want to be kind of mindful of that. So these also fit the Oso paper sheets as well. So you see, and the Everyday Girls. And that's the Tawana Simone dolls. So the Tawana Simone dolls are a little wider because you get them in the 2 separate sizes, which I do like. So they will fit in these sheets as well. So that's one way. And then now, I know I've mentioned this in a previous video before, anytime I've pulled out one of the Wrignt Concepts sticker books. So these sticker books are for you. You can do it one or two ways. So as you see in this one, I initially started by taking all of the stickers off and trying to group them together. Like, okay, these are like my facial cleanser things. I'm gonna stick them all together, or my little workout stickers I'm gonna put together. I'm gonna be honest. Now you see a lot of them in this sticker book. Once I got through this sticker book, I started the second one. I got a little lazy and ended up just using double-sided tape and sticking the sheets on there. Just because I was like, okay, it gets a little time consuming when you're taking out all the dots and the triangles and all of those things. So that's multiple ways that you can use that particular book. But I will say this, if you like this style of storage, the Wrignt Concept books to me are the best. I'm not a paper expert. I'm not quite sure what the feel of the paper, you can tell, is even different than some of the other sticker books that were made to be used this way. You can pull these stickers up with, I don't even think I need the tweezers. You can pull these stickers up with no problem. Look, see, no problem whatsoever. With some of the other books, it just was so much of a hassle to pull the stickers up that I'm gonna be honest, a couple of them I just let go. I just said I don't have the time or the patience to take 10 minutes to pull one sticker off. Yeah, it was like once the stickers were down, they were down. And some people were like, oh no, it's the type of sticker. No, it wasn't the type of stickers, because as you can see in this book, I have stickers from a variety of shops and no problem with peeling the stickers up. So it's really the paper. So if you like this idea, and I think this idea is really good for if you're planning on the go and you have a variety and they're organized, you could just grab this one book and just throw it in your bag and be out. Like, it has quotes, has some of the dolls. We got some half dolls in there, so it is great for that. It is also great for organizing, and when you get down to those last 1 or 2 stickers on a page, you can just stick the sticker in this book without feeling like you need to hold on to the whole sheet. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually use, I gotta see, I got a couple of blank spots. I might actually use these pages for when I'm pre-planning. And sometimes, you know, you'll take a sticker out and you're like, oh, I want to use that sticker, and then you don't use the sticker. This is a great way to kind of salvage the sticker and be able to use it again. So, and again, this is from the Wrignt Concept. Now, I've had this sticker book for a while. Probably 2 years at this point. Kind of embarrassing because I still have all of these stickers in here. But I'll look to see if she still has these available, because I think that these were really good. And then we're going to get into, I guess, the new of, I don't want to say new, but kind of the sticker albums that everybody is used to at this point. So now I pulled both of these out because they're from 2 separate companies, and I do believe, no, they might be the same. I can't tell because I don't have a flat. I don't know if they're the same dimensions, but I will tell you that the insides are different. So let's take a look at this one first, and we'll do those two together. So this is from Oso Paper. This was actually part of the last sub box. I want to say the last sub box that I've received. So this album fits those sub box sheets perfectly. As you see, we are already filled to capacity. Now these pages load from the side. They are super thick. You see the extra secure indentations all around, and there's no divider in between them. So what I did was just stick 2 sheets in each pocket, so you kind of have a front to back situation going on. But these are perfect. I don't know if she's selling these on her site. I will link her site in the description box. I'm not sure if she has any extras or if she's going to be selling like maybe different designs, but the one thing I will say I do enjoy is that the pages are thick. So it's a great quality, and I've been banging this up and moving it and pulling it out from all over the place. It's that thick plastic. You know, it is semi-flexible because you do have all of these sheets, and because I'm filled to capacity, this is it. Now, along the same lines, in this style of things, this is actually a set. So what Goldmine CoCo did was they created sets. So you'll receive the larger sticker album and the smaller one. The smaller sticker album is for dolls. I'm about to say you might be able to fit the patent sheets. No, you're not. The patent, see the difference? So the smaller book is strictly for dolls. The patent sheets are going to be slightly too long for this book. You could cut off the top part, but why put the hassle? I'm sure you have more than enough dolls to kind of fill the book up. So this book, let me see. And I have another one of these. I want to show you to see, so you can see what other companies' dolls will fit in there. So I got capital sheet design dolls everywhere. Okay, so we have the Goldmine and CoCo dolls, and then the little, they're not dolls. I guess you can consider them the smaller deco sheets. The capital sheet design dolls will fit in here as well. These are Stick with Katie's. They fit in here as well. So again, they come in sets so you can pick your design. I have the mustard and then the black and white set. Now the larger book is, you can actually fit your kits, deco pages, any of the larger patent functional tracking pages in this particular one. So you see we have some kits, so it fits. And then this I think is one of the older kits, so it fits the older kits as well as the new kits. I didn't even realize I had trunk pieces in here too. Okay, so you see the difference. So the trunk pieces fit in here as well. I'm gonna try to see if I can make some space to fit these trunk pieces into that photo album so I can have them all in one section. But I probably won't, because I think I had to move some things around. So that means that I need to use up some of those patents and some of these trunk pieces so I can get them all in one particular section. Now these pages are slightly different. They are top loading. They don't have the reinforcement around the sides. It's just the reinforcement at the bottom, and that is because they're top loading. So, And it's the same thing. It's no plastic divider between the two of them, so you can stick 2 or 4 sheets in here. That is the plus about these types of sticker books, when they don't have that white plastic in between them. If your collection starts to grow a bit and you need to stick 3 or 4 kits in one sleeve, you definitely can. I've done that before. Like this one we have, so this one we actually have 4 kits. So I have 2 of the Remember Me and 2 of the Forever Gems. So we have 4 kits in this one sleeve. That is the plus about buying this, about having the sticker albums that don't have that like white plastic in between them. I will also say that I have been hard on these. I have several of these books from Goldmine and CoCo, and yeah, the pages haven't torn up, and I've been pulling and tugging and moving things around, so they're definitely sturdy, even though they don't have that plastic piece behind there. So let me know, how are you storing your sticker books? Now, this is probably one of the disorganized books that I have because we have the trunk pieces in here with the kits. But let's see if I can pull. What I try to do is organize them so they're all together. So the Let's Plan stickers, if you got by the dolls, her doll sheets are slightly larger, so they are on these full sheets. The Tawana Simone's fit in here as well, and I have the empty pages because I like to separate them by the particular sticker company. So as I get more stickers in from particular companies, I can kind of squeeze them all in there together. Let's see. And I started with the dials. So this particular book, I just did color coding. I did not do names or anything because I'm not going to remember their names, and I'm more, when I go to plan, it's like, oh, I'm using pink. So then I can just kind of scroll through here, like, okay, those are my blues, those are my dark colors, kind of the reds, the oranges. Okay, we're in the pink section. So I have all of the girls that have pink on in this one section. So that's probably the most organized I'm going to get with them. So I think for me, the color coding was the way to go for the dolls, just because it made it easier for me to find one that's going to match what I have going on. Now the other, I don't think no, the black and white one is my newest one, so that one hasn't moved into the color coding yet. But see, we have all the girls with jeans on in one particular section. We have our browns. So definitely, if the goal is not to buy any more dolls and to use the things that we have, if I do decide to buy any more, I'm probably going to keep the same color coordination thing with this new book as well. So we did have semi color coordination here. So we had the reds, and then these are all kind of in that blue family, but this is kind of the, I don't want to say the leftover album, but this was the one that was like, okay, these are all of the stickers that I have left, and I have space left in this one. But the goal is to use all of the things and not buy more storage. So that is how I'm storing all of my stickers, and where am I putting them at, and how am I able to kind of pull out what is where. If you have a storage, a sticker storage or organization tip, I'm all here for it, especially the organization tip, because I find it's easy to go ahead and get everything organized, like color coded. But then as you start using things and you're still buying things, how do you maintain and keep that up? So let me know in the comments. Again, I'm here for all of the tips and tricks. Have a great day. Love up on yourself and love up on those who love you. Peace and blessings to you.